Hello, and welcome to the Campus Chronicles D&D campaign. I am Torii, the Dungeon Mom, and I'm going to have the party introduce themselves, their characters, and answer today's question of the day, which is, what is your character's favorite part about going to the Renaissance Fair? And we are going to start off with Marek.
Howdy there, my name is Boris, and today I'll be playing Marek Valere, Sorcerer Extraordinaire. He majors in Psych and Divination in the University of Andorra, and as for the question of the day, his favorite part of the Ren Fair is definitely the camping experience. Marek brings a whole medieval setup to stay a night by the fair. He dresses up as an old-timey wizard with a starry hat and a long beard, and he cooks his dinner in an old-timey crock pot.
Alright, thank you. Next up is Clud.
Hello, my name is Saul, and I play Clud, a Warforged artificer who goes by any pronouns and works at the University of Andorra as a researcher. If Clud went to Ren Fairs, their favourite part about it would definitely just be seeing something closer to when they were born than where they are now. That, and also seeing their friends have so much fun.
Okay, thank you. Next up is Isla.
Hi, my name is Citrus. I play the character Isla Omari, who is a Protector Asimar cleric. Goes by she, they pronouns, studies herbology. Did I say that? In our University of Andorra. As for the question of the day, Isla would prefer going to stalls, that sell handcrafted things, little trinkets, food stalls, and try to look for things to give to her friends. Isla would just like to get mementos.
Okay, and last but not least is Riki.
Hi, I'm Z. I play Riki Eb Shimmer, he, they pronouns. He's a bard warlock studying music. And he would be interested in the music and shows and performances and arts and that kind of stuff.
All right, and without further ado, we are going to jump into tonight's session. And so tonight's recap is brought to you by Saul.
Thank you. Session 46, The Splitstone. The party begins to fight the statue as it attacks. The full might of the party is revealed with the relentless strikes and magic. As the statue smiles, and it is revealed to Marek that Aruna is pleased and believes the party may be worthy. The statue becomes slain, and the party opens the chest to find the Splitstone. Fluffy immediately tries to eat it and damage it, which causes Aruna to get very, very mad. The walls and floor of the temple begin shifting, and the party almost drops it. But they didn't, because Marek rolled really well and is an acrobatic genius. The party backtracks through the temple and goes back to Adric and Lysara's tomb to ask their souls a question: how to use the stone. They reply that it mimics the heart and the mind's desire, so the stone's handed to Jake, and he thinks really, really hard. Harder than he's ever thought before. The skeleton creature that we saw earlier came through, and in a flash of light, Castile is born out of Fluffy. Castile, according to him, used to work for the gods as an errand boy, and was around almost 2 millennia ago. The party leaves the temple and wake up the next day deciding to go for lunch, when all of a sudden, Jake's father calls. The Andorran ambassador of Athana? Oh dear. He requests their presence, and before the party knew it, they were whisked away in a limo hover car that was sent by the embassy. As they reached the embassy and went in, they had to hand over any weapons, which is where the party said goodbye to their newfound friend, Evan. God rest his soul. As the party begin to wait, they find Riki just sitting there, who had just spoken with the ambassador himself. However, his and the party's presence is requested. Who knows where they will be led now?
All right. And just a quick question, can you guys see in Roll20 the conference room?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, Ambassador Aranthea leads the party one room over where there is a conference room. You see a long table. There's about 10 chairs, and the ambassador takes the far end of the head of the table. There is a tray on said table where there are several glasses upside down and a pitcher of water. He goes ahead and pours himself a glass of water and kind of shifts the tray towards the party, waiting for you all to fully enter the room and close the door.
Mark mentally declares one seat as the fanciest out of all the seats and sits there, at the other end of the table.
At the head of the table.
Yes.
Okay.
Riki would probably just sit here. And I guess by Mark.
Isla assumes that Claude will sit next to Riki, like right here. So Isla's gonna move on over to this seat.
Okay.
As Claude is the last person, Claude will enter, slowly close the door behind them, and will probably stand next to Riki rather than sit. But on the side closest to Isla.
All right. He takes a drink from the glass of water he poured and sits down, leans back.
I would like to know how you all came into contact with my son.
Mark pours himself a glass, but he doesn't drink from it. He just inspects it and then looks at Jake's father. Again, it is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arenthea.
Arenthea.
Right. Well, this kind of started out with Isla meeting Jake, so I suppose it's best if she took the floor.
Ah, yes. Ilana Gertrude Omari. I have read your file.
Alan just winces at the mention of their middle name. That is I. It all started with coffee.
I do not want a long explanation. Short. I do have places to be.
Long story short, your son needed help after I gave him the coffee. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So, here we are.
I do not necessarily want to know what entailed during the so-called trip to Arendor's Cove. I do want to know, why did you get involved?
Like, why? Can you say that again? Why did we?
Why did you get involved with Jake?
I mean, he needed help. And I was like, yeah, why not?
And if Isla's going somewhere, I am too.
Isla, I'm speaking.
Apologies.
I do see, Isla, you have designated yourself to not respect authority.
What?
Sneaking into various government buildings,
No.
evading arrest.
No.
I do my research.
No.
And as for you, Marek, I do know you come from a very well-off family. And if anything were to happen, you would get whisked away from this problem. However, I do not want my son involved in anything that surrounds the string of drama involving your group. This has nothing to do with you all as people. I am aware of your other duties.
You see the ambassador take out a small little clicky pen and click it and scan the room. He hits a switch and you see like metal shielding mechanisms slide down the walls.
I am Agent Corinthia, level 6. I am very well aware of what is going on, and I know that you are at the center of it. I do not need my son wrapped up in this mess.
Flood basically stands to attention and salutes with their left arm, considering the right one isn't there.
He kind of like gives you a nod and motions you to sit back down.
Flood will actually sit this time, rather than just stand, now that they know that they are in a safe space.
Isla just slouches on the table and looks at him, at the dude. So, like, you knew what was going on with Jake then and didn't do anything about it?
There is a saying I'm sure you are aware of. The second it becomes aware, you must take action. I wanted to not be included in whatever my son got trapped up into this time. He has a knack for getting into a variety of different situations. I have had the Athenian government go behind and follow him, cleaning up various messes, not knowing exactly what he was doing, hoping he would be able to somehow mature in his journey. But I do not think that that is happening.
Mark puts his elbows on the table and puts his fingers together and pointedly looks across the table. I understand that you have quite some sway over important matters, but we hadn't a clue who Jake was until the deed was done, and that we helped him, and help him we did. Wouldn't you agree that this situation, as you call it, is better for your son?
Without knowing the full details of what your plans entailed, I cannot comment. I am just happy to know that my son is here and safe, and that I will be taking him home. Our government is going into DEFCON 2. The government has been alerted. Best take this advice. Have a plan B.
Guys, what's DEFCON 2?
Heightened state of alert.
Oh, that's not good then.
Ambassador, are you able to disclose more information about why you guys are going into DEFCON 2?
The only thing that I can say is that we were at DEFCON 3, and we are now at 2. We will be leaving the country shortly. Please say your goodbyes.
And you see him get up and go across the room again, opening the door and going over to get Jake.
What the fuck did you guys do?
We literally just helped a person. That's it.
This isn't
But-
due to us.
He always
about-
I kept on asking about his last name, but he's like, let's save that for later. If I knew, sorry, I'm not really into politics, so I really don't know people's last name anyway. So I couldn't have helped much there. I didn't know.
Well, I for one think there's nothing to be worried, as in regards to helping out Jake. But whatever this DEF CON situation is about, that I'd love to know more about.
Probably got some not good stuff about it.
Well, whatever it is, I'm not sure that we can talk openly here.
I think
Yeah.
you're listening in. Yeah.
So, do we wait?
Well, are you wanting to say goodbye to your friend?
I figure it's only right.
No.
Well, there he is.
You all see Jake come out of the room, Castile close behind.
Wow.
Jake, your father approaches you.
I think it's time we return home.
Michael, you're muted.
Go.
Why?
Your mother misses you.
She always does. But I just made friends. You see, my friends are pretty cool, huh?
Yes.
What about this guy?
They
Yes,
cannot
you.
come with us. This is a closed, very tight, limited plane. We'll be taking a skyship within the hour.
But I could, I guess, where does that accent come from? I will go there. I will find my way there.
What?
So Jake, your friends are leaving. Please go ahead and say goodbye to them.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'll see you guys at school next semester. That cool?
I mean, if you decide to go to school, then yeah.
Well,
I mean, I don't have any underlying issues anymore.
well, it sounds like there are some other issues about to arise.
No, my mom's real cool. Like, you guys will like her. You guys, I think you guys like her. She'll like you for sure. Not Evan.
Who's Evan?
Yeah, not Evan. Never Evan.
Well, Fluffy
Another
Another
doesn't
one of
like
Isla's
like
friends, Ricky. Well, not
Oh.
friends with us, but
But yeah, yeah, I guess I'm gonna go home. Castile, you do whatever you're gonna do. Well, somehow we'll keep in touch. You don't have a phone, do you?
I don't know what that is, but maybe we will see each other again soon. Yes. Hopefully. Also, can I have that card of currency that you have?
No, that's my dad's. He's definitely dad. Hey, dad, can he
Actually,
borrow?
I would like to have that back, please.
No. Okay. Here. Here it is. Don't. It's a little dirty and beat up, but it's fine.
We will add it to the list of reasons why you are being grounded.
And we have a list?
Yes.
Okay. Does Mom know about it?
Oh, she is very well aware.
Alright. Well, if you say so. What about my Xbox?
That will stay here.
PlayStation is again. God damn it.
Hey, Jake. Flood kind of
Yep.
like pipes up, turns around in their chair. I don't know when. Hopefully, we'll see each other soon, but stay safe. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we'll see each other at school for sure. I don't know about Castile. He's kind of weird, so.
Perhaps
But
next
I'll
semester,
definitely see you guys.
but not this semester. Jake has other things to be doing.
Yeah.
I will enter the arena and make the money that way. How does that sound? Are there arenas here? Is there an arena here?
Arenas were outlawed.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Maybe thousands of years ago, you could have tried your luck.
Ah, okay, I see. We will do the wink. They do not exist. Wink, wink. I see.
Perhaps Siege Ball.
The what
Yeah,
ball?
it's a sport.
Is the sport of a strength sport?
It's more like
Kinda.
CrossFitness.
You hit a
Ooh, fitness.
ball
Oh,
at a
yes,
pillar.
yes. Okay, well, I will go and train for this fitness program. But if you ever need me, find me.
I'll
Well
be
said.
rooting for you.
We'll send a
Great.
giant light signal out into the sky for you to see. know.
That could also be the sign of the apocalypse, so I don't know. Are you going to cause the apocalypse?
No.
A bat signal?
No.
Hmm?
It'll be like a
I'm
light
interested.
with a bat in the center.
A
You'll only
bat.
see it on clouds.
A bat in the clouds in the center of the sky.
Well, if everything begins to, not look so good, I'm sure you know where to find us.
Yes. I will find you. Na Castile.
It's got quite a
You're
ring
so
to it.
weird, dude.
Alright, so I think we've said our goodbyes. Jake, any last words? We have to pack.
Mm,
Doesn't he still
love you guys. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for the
You as
weekend.
well, Jake.
No problem.
Till we meet again.
I think you have my, and Ella just makes the phone signal. I think.
Mm. Oh yeah. Hey, Dad, I know you're mad at me, but can I get my phone fixed? My iTome?
What did you do this time?
Do I have to explain?
Yes.
Oh no.
I fell.
We will discuss this on the skyship.
Okay. But it has to be the iTome 17 Plus
just
Pro
walks
Max. I'm getting a new phone, guys. But I'll talk to you guys all later, I guess. If you don't hear from me, I died.
Okay.
Let's not
If
joke
you-
about you dying. That's not a
Yeah.
good thing to joke about.
Clud
I
stays
will
silent.
be there if you die.
What?
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 Just Castile things.
I'm going on a journey. I bid thee Farewell.
Mark does like a
Journey
little
to
curtsy.
high heavens.
And if you don't remember my number, just look up Isla Omari on Spell Talk. Surely you'll find me.
You might see a video of her face planting. It'd be fun. Yeah, it's.
They don't have my name. They don't have my name. They just have to call me.
I would like to see videos of planting faces.
Oh no, is that your dad calling you? I think he's waiting.
Okay, goodbye, guys. Bye, Castiel, with your little journey thing. Don't murder, please.
Murder.
No promises.
Well, farewell then.
All right, and you all leave the embassy.
I'll get their arm back. Let's go.
What just happened?
So yeah, as
That's
you
what I'm
go to
wondering.
leave, you see security. They have bins for each of your personal items. You are able to collect them as you leave.
Personal items.
Hurrah.
Phones, wallets, purses, arms.
Mark grabs everything and double checks. He pads everything down.
They don't take anything extra. Or, you know, everything that you did leave there is still there.
Oh, bless.
All right.
I only left an arm in fairness, but good bless.
So
Belongings.
that was something.
Yeah. Ricky, how did you meet him?
He gave me a ride.
From where?
Step.
Or maybe
Somewhere.
we can talk about this later.
Yeah. I just got a ride.
You never really did kind of say where you had to go.
Oh, just family things.
Mark would like to insight that. See if Riki's lying.
Okay.
Should I say it?
Yeah.
I'll
It'd
wait.
be funny as fuck.
I'll wait.
I know what you're thinking.
16.
He's not lying.
All right, it's family things.
Oh, Ricky, did they find your brother?
Mm,
The one from your bedroom picture? Sure.
no. Thanks for reminding me that he's
Oh.
missing.
Sorry, you just
It might be dead. Who knows? It's been so long.
you're just a little vague. That's all. Sorry.
Well,
Is your mom okay though?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pretty good.
Can Ella do a perception check?
Okay.
Sounds suspicious.
You mean insight, not
Alright.
perception?
Insight. Yeah. What am I doing? I'm so sorry. All right.
I will say, as soon as Clud mentioned his brother, his shoulders kind of tensed up again.
Insight with
Like
guidance.
he was walking around pretty calm, like unbothered,
Oh,
like less anxious than normal. But
I'm so sorry.
20 with the +2 with guidance.
what is it?
Dirty 20 with the guidance is to a with the.
His
20
mom is good. His mom's pretty good.
I'll say that Isla definitely picks up on Riki tensing in the shoulders after talking with Cled.
Yeah.
But overall,
just like-
you sense that Riki is actually a lot more optimistic than usual. And just overall has
An
a
anxiety
general,
he
well-being.
carried. Yeah, an anxiety he used to carry before you even met him is just not really there anymore.
All right. Ella just like hums and nods. Okay, well that's good.
Oh boy.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Isla, why are you wearing your work clothes?
You see, I just met Jake today, Oh, yesterday, actually. Met him after work. Immediately.
And you
went
haven't
out.
changed?
Nope.
What time is it?
I didn't think it'd take that long. It is. I'll check your phone. What time is it, Torii?
I think it's like 1 in the afternoon.
'Tis 1 in the afternoon, Crud. Why do you ask?
Sabella's holding.
I don't. Does everyone usually have a time bell that goes off on the hour every hour?
You notice
Sure.
that a bell tolls, and after being downtown, you notice that this is not a normal occurrence. This type of bell is from an older church. It chimes 13 times. At the end, you see the sun sort of eclipse for a moment across the city. It goes dark. Not necessarily completely dark as in nighttime, but it's like a partial where you notice like almost like heavy cloud comes across. And it comes back. You see Cled, a pixie flying in the distance. And as you are glancing over in that direction, Isla, you also see this pixie, and then another. 4 pixies fly in your direction. This is happening as you're like crossing further down the street, walking back towards like downtown area. They fly up to you and they each say a phrase that appears to be in a poem. They're rather small, and bear in mind a few of you have already met pixies before. They're about similar size, very, very fae-like. They're not necessarily wearing like modern clothing, more traditional clothing made from various leaves or flowers.
Crack goes the mirror, split goes the stone. The stars realign, the night takes her throne. She walks again with stolen breath. Her voice is silent, her gift is death.
They kind of laugh in your face as they fly around you.
Can we get that written down?
Yeah, could you post that down?
Yes.
I don't think my mind works that quick, Torii.
I'll put it into handouts and info.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't want to sound dramatic or anything, but that sounds quite prophetic.
Tick, 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 the hour draws near. The sky will bleed, the earth will fear. The Night Mother opens her eye once more, and light shall falter behind every door.
And they kind of like continue to laugh. And this time they all fly away.
Crack goes the mirror. You don't think split goes the stone means the split stone, right?
The what?
Just the split stone.
Okay, what have you guys done?
It just helps Jake.
We need to get back.
Yeah.
Should somebody send a message?
My phone's dead.
your second phone?
I forgot I had that. Give me a moment. I'm writing it down. We're in downtown Andorra, you said?
Yes, in the A district, that's where there's a lot of different government buildings. This is also where the embassies are. And so you're at the Athonian Embassy in District A.
Are there other people around, or is it just us?
In the what district? Athoni?
Athonian, for the country of Athana.
I'm spelling that wrong.
That's where Jake
Ethana.
is.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Ethana?
Yes.
And it was 4 fairies?
4
Pixies?
pixies.
4 pixies.
Yes.
God damn it.
Oh. Yeah, I should put 2 sections on for the second phone.
Clyde, you get a text message.
Cinema. It's Pookie Bear, guys.
Hi, Clyde.
just-
I'm getting called into a meeting downtown. I put the finished chip in your room. I slipped it under the door. Be safe.
Guys, my adoptive mother has messaged me. Give me 1 second. But maybe we should start walking to a bus or something.
To bus! Why couldn't we? Why? Anyways.
I
wish
just
I had my
mentally
broom.
praise. Just clasps their hands and just like guidance or whatever. It's like, oh, what do I do? What is going on?
Is there a bus stop nearby?
Yes, you guys know that there's a few bus stops downtown, in this district. You managed to walk to one rather close as you're waiting. Another couple of people come up, one of them being a young goblin, appearing to be on their own.
Hello. My name is Mordecai. I demand tribute.
And you just see him hold out his hand.
This is Mordecai's territory. You are standing at my bus stop.
Was he holding out his hand like to shake it?
No, like open for you to give him something.
Well,
I give him 5 gold.
Mordecai thanks you for your tribute.
Thank you, Mordecai. I
How could
appreciate
this-
it very much.
how could this be your territory? I don't see a sign anywhere.
Ahem.
We just
You see him walk over to the bus stop bench. There is a sticker that says Mordecai was here.
that's enough proof for me. I'm not fighting with Mordecai right now.
Thank you, Mordecai, for allowing us to stay at your bus stop for a little bit. It's a very nice place.
Yes, I know. I had to scout several bus stops until I found the right one. This
Understandable.
bench has the best gyat.
So
Isla,
real.
you know this type of language. What does gyat mean?
Oh,
Something very
to as a butt.
a big fat with a PH.
Big
Very
butt.
grandiose.
Yeah. This
I
one
don't
speaks
think the
my
language-
language.
I don't think the language chip.
1,000
the
aura added to your collection.
Guys, I'm winning at life right now.
You have negative 1,000 robots.
Oh, snap.
However, the gold, it has substantiated my hunger. Thank you very much.
That's
Mordecai
good.
shall
You're-
grant you some of my aura.
Thank
And he
you.
does like a dab.
Oh no.
Is this like a
Thank-
kid? Is this a kid?
This is like a 10-year-old little goblin boy.
Oh,
Thank you,
that
oh
makes
gracious
so much
Mordecai.
sense.
Are you okay if I share the movement with you?
I would be disgruntled if you didn't.
Claude's arms raised will simply hit that dub, if you will.
He will do a
Oh,
gracious bow, and as he spins, he disappears.
Oh
The
fuck.
fuck?
Whoa!
Isla just cringes. Oh my god. Dabs were so long ago.
I'll
And
never understand.
it makes the
city
kid
folk.
happy.
Yeah, but out of all the moves, at least he could have at least done the Orange Justice.
What's that one?
You'll have to teach us that one.
Is the bus here yet? Actually.
Do it now, Isla. You just said
Oh,
it was
look.
better than the dab. You have to do it now.
The bus is coming. The bus is coming.
Too late. Do it now. Do
Is
it now.
Claude just looks out for the bus.
It's not there.
Tori, is
The
coming,
bus
please?
approaches, and it slows to a stop.
Oh,
Do it
just
now,
hurry,
Isla.
son. We have to hurry.
Okay.
As
Clyde.
Isla gets on the bus, Isla would
Hola.
just like to text her parents.
Claude, your response to Professor Asia does not get sent.
Torii just returned.
I don't like this. Claude will send another one.
Did the message to section go through or
It did.
no?
It did. But Professor
Okay.
Asia's message, it's like it was delivered but not received, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So, like-
Claude's not gonna send another one. That's fine.
Downtown, that's where we are. Anyways.
That's fine. That's fine.
Is everyone getting on the bus?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was just texting as they walk into their seat.
All right. As you are on the bus, it speeds away. It approaches the route that loops around the city, and then you manage to get onto another bus that takes you up to the school. You arrive back onto campus around 1:30. The line is long to get back into campus. You see that there is still the queue for body scans in order to detect if there are any undead or aberrations, etc., that could potentially be trying to get onto campus. One by one, you go through and you are scanned. And you are cleared to go through. You are now all on campus. What would you all like to do?
Up to you guys.
I think it's time to head to the admin building.
I need to quickly check something.
How long will you be?
I won't be too long. I'll probably end up being fairly... just a little behind you guys, but I need to collect something at least.
Do
Alright,
you want
let's
one of
keep
us
in
to go
touch.
with you? Or are you good for yourself?
I can go with you. If you want.
I don't mind, but it's just going into my room, which is which won't fit a lot of you guys in, so...
Well, that's
Where
the case.
is your room? Sorry, Isla.
No, it's
What were you
okay.
saying?
I'm just saying if Claude just wants to go, we can just meet her at the admin building. Unless Riki wants to go with Claude.
I do not care.
Alright, so let's meet Claude at the admin building then.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Marek, that go with you?
Sure thing.
Alright. Keep in touch. Let us know if anything happens.
Claude, is there any way you could charge Riki's phone while you're, moving? Anything like that?
Wait, am I not going with you guys?
I mean, yeah, you are. Riki's going with us, Mark.
But... wait. I just want
I-
Riki's phone to be charged, in case we need to reach him.
Yeah, but we can charge it at the admin? I don't care. Yeah. It's whatever. It's whatever.
I can if you want me to. Claude just kind of like pulls back one of their fingers. Like,
Yeah, it can just Claude can just take Riki's phone, charge it, and then by the time we get back together, Riki's phone will be charged. That sound good?
Mark gives an approving nod.
Okay. He will give Claude his phone then. Here
Claude
you
will
go.
Claude will put it in their bag, but will like take their finger and kind of like pull like out a cable and kind of attach it to it.
It's got one of those little jangly keychains hanging out the pocket that like hooks onto the corner.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Just.
I don't know why we had to do that. Anyways.
Your phone shall be charged in no time. I'll see you guys there.
Awesome.
And Claude very antsily scatters off.
Okay, well, maybe it's just something they had to do. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm just worried.
I'm feeling a bit on edge too, but I hope everything's alright.
Momsy and Bob haven't answered yet, but maybe they're just busy.
We should go to the building, sir. How many days has Riki been gone? 2 days?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. I've thought about something, and I realized I've been a little hypocritical for 2 days about something, so I want to bring that up, but we can't bring that up here.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's just
Also,
keep
we
going.
have to figure out what the fuck just happened.
Yeah, we'll figure that out when we get to.
Well,
You okay?
that encounter with those pixies seems a bit peculiar. It's
Yeah, we
definitely
shouldn't
something
talk about
we
it
should
here.
mention.
That's just, yeah, we'll talk about it when we get there. Come on, and Ella just leads the way.
Ella, you kind of stink. You smell like
Well,
salt.
a lot went on. I haven't
Sweat.
had any time to. Wait, no. Ella did shower.
Your clothes stink. That doesn't change.
Ella would have
Ah.
washed the clothes in the bathroom, just dried it off with the hair
How
dryer
does
on.
that?
Soap,
But wouldn't they smell musty then?
maybe.
You have a keen
But
sense of smell.
It'd still stink either way, I'm sure.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, the water.
We
It's
were
not-
indeed by the sea, earlier. We went to
See.
well.
I would
Oh.
change, but we don't have time because things are going on, guys. Let's get going.
Okay. Are we not walking and talking?
I'm just waiting for it to skip over.
Where are you guys trying to go? Because I only know Clud wants to go to her room. Where's everyone else
Well, we
going?
said admin
I s-
building.
Yeah, just outside admin, waiting for Clud.
Okay. All right. So Clud, you head into the admin building. Is there anything else you would like to do while there besides your current plan?
Just gonna quickly check the main the main construction area.
Okay. I'd like for you to roll a d6, please.
I'd love to roll a d6. A 1.
All right. As you walk into the building, you head up to the second floor and smack run into Isla's dad. He is running, kind of like not necessarily running, but fast walking around with a armful of papers. And he kind of runs right into you. You see he's not even really paying too much attention, but very quickly kind of goes and picks up papers.
Clud will help.
Looks
I'm just
you in the
very
eye.
legit.
Oh, hello, Clud.
Hello, Mr. I can't remember your last
Foxglove. But please call me Kane.
Oh, okay, Mr. Kane.
There
Sorry,
is a lot of business going on today. I recommend you and your friends get to, the DDC.
Oh, yeah, no.
I'm sorry, I have
definitely.
to go.
Yeah, sorry. Thank
And he
you.
hurries off.
Just scratches their head a little bit. Eee. Just that did not help their antsiness at all, and they're just kind of like bouncing on the palms of their metal feet. Before they continue to go.
Right. You
Quickly
make it
check
back to your
that.
room. There's a little envelope. And inside is a small chip. I think it was a micro SD card. This is the chip that you managed to find long time ago IRL, but in game it's probably been, I don't know, several weeks, maybe a month. It has been repaired, and you see that everything is in working order.
Do you want me to do it now?
That is completely up to you.
Yes.
Clud kind of is very excited, but also still very antsy, considering their last message that they kind of received. They kind of go back to their desk and root around in their drawer to get a little adapter, and will basically open a little panel on their head and slot everything in, not even taking the time to sit down.
Okay. What you get is a little message on your screen. You see coordinates and the message, which reads, "When daylight wanes and shadows play, knock 3 times, then wait and stay. If echoes knock and silence hums, drop 3 gifts where no light comes. A petal fair, a stone so small, and 1 soft plume to heed the call. Then hum a tune with heart sincere, and watch the veil begin to clear. And then I put that into your text channel.
Could Clud look up the coordinates and see if...
Sure.
See if...
You find,
what they
as
want.
you're looking it up on your spell phone, that these coordinates are for down somewhere in downtown Evermore.
Huh. Is there a specific district that it's in?
It is in the gaming district.
Okay. Is this the same gaming district that had, like, a wee terrorist attack on?
Yes.
One of them was actually in the A district, but Flood would know that there have been different incidents in the gaming district lately.
Okay. 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 Clud will take out their kind of adapter and stuff and put the card back in its envelope and put it in their bag.
Okay.
And their antsiness kind of hasn't been like solved, so they're still kind of like bouncing on their feet as they're walking, and they're just gonna leave and head to the admin building really quickly.
Okay. All right, yeah, you head back outside and you find the rest of the group.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Do they notice that Cled's anxious or no?
Depends on if Clyde would like to hide it or not.
No, Clud's kind of like swaying in their movement. They're not still like they kind of usually are. They're just kind of.
You okay, Cled?
Mostly, yeah. We should enter. Oh, Isla, I saw your dad.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he okay?
Yeah, I might have accidentally hurt him because we kind of walked into each other, but
It's okay.
very busy,
That's tough.
very busy man.
Pop stuff.
Did he say anything?
He must have
Yeah,
been busy
just
because
that we
everything that's
should-
been going on.
We should get to the,
Jeez.
you know, like
So
Claude
kind
is
of like the
making
prison.
that kind of a hand movement of, you know, we should get to the.
Yeah. Yup.
Oh,
Club
of
meeting.
course.
I think we'll hold Cled's hand on the way to try and help Palmer down.
It doesn't help.
All right,
Or the
as you
job.
head inside the admin building and descend in the elevator, you arrive and you hear commotion inside. you see all of the DDC members. You see Eleanor furiously working with Ian on one of the computers. Rain is arguing with Josie Zarevi, and Jamie is sitting near them, just looking through his phone. They kind of glance to you as you walk in and then continue their conversations. Eleanor stops her conversation with Ian and walks over to you all.
Hey, Eleanor?
Oh,
just
goodness. Didn't you get the
Crazy
alert?
things. No.
You didn't get the... Okay, you didn't get the alert yesterday, last night. It went out
Alert?
to all agents in Evermore. No?
Did Riki get an alert, Torii?
No,
I mean,
no one did.
Okay.
We were in Erendor's
No.
Cove. I don't know if that.
Okay, that would explain it.
I was in Astria.
Oh, okay. Heaven forbid anyone actually tells me anything. I know that Asia had to run into downtown. Her and Shavaris have been working on the situation. That being said, we are kind of very incommunicado since with most technology, Ian has managed to get our situation here down. So we are protected, but there has been a breach, a rather large breach, and yes, I'm fine.
You want a hug?
She
You
looks
okay?
very flustered, and she just kind of looks like she's about to scream, but she holds it in.
No,
Okay.
no hugs.
Okay.
This is not the time for hugs.
Okay.
So, section is kind of kaput now, just so you know. Section is pretty much fallen. People have been turned on the inside from the Covenant, and we are in dark mode. Everything's fine. Everything's not fine, but everything's fine, kind of. Did you have anything happen to you while you were gone?
We got a split stone.
There was a partial eclipse.
What?
And I don't know what
It
they're
was
talking
just-
about.
For a
Pixies!
second.
Pixies!
Pixies
Pix-
are
yeah.
true creatures. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, pixies pop up. When
They
times
said
get crazy.
something.
A riddle.
Oh, good.
Right.
Okay.
A bell was tolling in downtown, and then there was like a
Okay,
partial
more bad
eclipse.
omens. More bad omens. Okay. Pixies, partial eclipse.
They mentioned
bell
Night
tolling.
Mother.
Where's that prophecy?
And you just see her run across the library of the lair. And she is like throwing scrolls over her shoulder, and she grabs one, and then she grabs another one, and she runs back.
Did they look like this? This one says tick, tick, tick.
Yeah,
that-
they
yeah,
said
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's
one
the
of
one?
these
Oh.
was meant to happen when the world was going to end, but it also could have meant that the world might end and might not. Okay, everything's fine.
Crack
There were
goes
4
the
of them.
Split goes the stone.
Four
The
pixies.
stars
have a
realign.
split stone.
South, east, west.
The night takes her
4
throne.
elements: fire, earth, water, wind.
Mm,
Not great.
yeah.
You just
Eleanor, what
see
did you-
her hair is in a frizzy mess. She looks like she has not slept at all. She is wearing a University of Andorra hoodie, some sweatpants, which you never see Eleanor ever wear. She just looks completely frazzled.
Eleanor, what did you say the professor and Shavaris were doing in downtown?
They're trying to lock down anything that could be going wrong, and brutally interrogate agents to see if they have sleeper agents.
Oh, do you know what happened to Vega? Is
She
Last we know, we dropped her off.
she's in custody. She has not escaped. However, she may have been carrying something with her that might have set off the alarms.
Oh, great. Is this all our fault?
No, this was the plan. Someone did not do their job upon re-entry, and they could have been a sleeper agent and have allowed for all of this to happen. So we have absolutely no idea about anything that's going on. Everything is fine. Yes, everything is fine. Everything's not fine, but it's fine.
Was everyone here right now?
You know.
Has anyone
Okay,
told Bismuth? Has anyone told... Wait, who is all here then?
Bismuth is here. Bismuth is in the other room. I have
Okay.
everyone's phones. We're not supposed to be communicating with technology, so I apologize. But Bismuth is here. Bismuth is safe.
Are there any
he
orders
needed
from
to
higher
stop
up?
So we have a room for that.
Yeah. That would make sense. Well, not the... I mean, never mind.
What about Professor Foxglove?
Agent Foxglove
fuck?
is working on shredding any potential paper documents that we may have.
Okay.
What of our orders? Did Asia say anything?
We have no orders, and we are kind of on our own. So if you have any ideas or plans, I would greatly like to hear them.
Can we...
gaming district.
What?
What?
Gaming district.
I'm back. I'm sorry. What did I miss?
What of the gaming district?
Gaming district.
Perhaps we should have a meeting. Meeting? Yes? Meeting?
Oh,
Yes.
also,
Meeting.
the Covenant used to follow Raven Queen. There's that.
So I'm hearing a meeting. Okay, alright, everyone, we're having a meeting.
Splitstone.
And you see Eleanor run to the conference room. Isla,
Should we shut in the Splitstone?
as you're probably the only one that has kind of done semi-hard drugs in the group.
Okay, call out.
You
I- yeah,
recognize
wait, my hard
that, and I'm not saying that Eleanor is on hard drugs, but she is running as if she is on cocaine.
Holy shit.
She's on that
Oh
Addy.
my god.
So I'm not saying that she is on anything, but I'm saying the
That's how. Yeah.
the way she's acting is similar to that. It could be no sleep delirium, but it also could be cocaine. Somewhere in that is a gray area, which is Eleanor's state at the moment.
Huh.
You see
Eleanor.
Rain come over, and whoever is towards the back of the group, maybe it's Riki, she's just going to run into you guys and give you all like a big hug.
Whoa.
Ricky will give Rain a hug back.
Rain.
Oh my gosh, guys, I
Hooray.
missed you so much. Are you okay? I'm so glad you're okay. We didn't know anything, and we were trying to find out anything, and no one was telling us anything, and so I'm just glad everything's okay.
Yeah.
Good to see you too.
Okay, but yeah, if you guys go out of town, you should tell us. Like, all of us.
I had no warning. Well, I have one night's. I had
Well, we
no
were told
warning.
that you were with Section, so, that was fine, I guess.
Yeah.
That's our that's
Hope your mom's
our
okay, by the way.
fault.
Huh?
Hope your mom's okay.
Oh yeah, she's good. Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Okay.
You know,
And you just see
there's
her
a lot
fly
happening.
off towards the meeting room.
Can Ricky turn to Claude and be like, "Did I fuck up? Was that? Did I fuck up?"
No. It sounds like
Okay.
you did the exact opposite. As we should have
Okay.
probably told them where we went. But I'm sure they'll come up and this. Yeah. Claude just kind of slips away from Riki's hand, is just gonna start walking to the meeting room.
I will
Mark
just like
speed
jogs
walking.
up to Claude. Claude, do you have the Splitstone?
Yeah. I still have it.
We should probably mention it in the meeting, right? Because the prophecy talked about stone or something splitting. You don't think it has something to do with what we did with, you know?
To be honest, Isla, I wouldn't be surprised.
God damn it! This is why I don't do favors for people anymore. Something always happens, and Ella's just clutching their head. Oh God! And then just walks into the meeting room.
All right, so everyone enters the meeting room. You see that the rest also kind of do. Jamie is sitting on the couch, but he also comes in last and closes the door. He goes over to one of the computers and scans a key card, and you see that the system goes on lockdown.
Oh my.
No one in or out.
Right. I call this meeting to order. Ian, can we have an update on the technology status?
Yes, we have been officially secured on our closed loop. I have been furiously scanning our systems to see if we have any intruders, hackers, unwanted entities. We are clear. There was a few things noted in our firewall, but they have been blocked by my increased defenses that I've been working on. So, no issues.
Alright, that's good news. Most of the systems have been having physical backup copies, and also been going through furious deleting of most any sort of information that we have that could potentially get hacked. Some other paper copies of files have been working on being shredded. We have Agent Shavars working with Professor Aja downtown to apprehend the supposed sleeper agents within section. And such, we are on lockdown here as we have been isolated as a unaffected branch. So that is the good news. Everyone here is trusted. I would like to have everyone just take a deep breath with me, please. Ready? Everyone in. And okay.
Whoa.
Any questions at the moment?
What next?
We have some of our agents gone to Eridor Cove, now returning with some news of what is happening downtown. If one of you or a couple of you would like to share some of these incidents.
Like, what happened in Eridor Cove?
A bell tolling, eclipse, pixies, I remember.
Oh yeah.
Mark, would you like to?
Yeah, Mark, you can go ahead.
Right. Mark steps up. Right about 1300 hours in the Athenian district of Evermore. There were 4 pixies spotted after there was a sudden darkening of the sky. The pixies said some sort of prophecy. And here it is as follows. When daylight wanes and shadows play, knock 3 times, then wait and stay. I knew that. Crack goes the mirror, split goes the stone. The stars realign. The night takes her throne. She walks again with stolen breath. Her voice is silence. Her gift is death. Tick, tick, tick. The hour draws near. The sky will bleed. The earth will fear. The Night Mother opens her eye once more, and light shall falter behind every door.
Alright, now let's go in order. Has anyone seen a cracked mirror?
Rain raises her hand.
I heard that, bunch of different people's mirrors across campus have been shattering. I've seen the Gossip Goblin email reports come in, and I've heard a couple in my building happen as well. This was yesterday.
Okay. Split goes the stone. Does anyone know anything?
Enrique stare at Isla.
Ella just like motions Clud to like a gimme motion.
Clud's just going to reach into their bag and gently take out the only split stone, but just hold it for everyone to see, rather than give it to them.
Okay, well, perhaps it hasn't split yet.
Well, it definitely splits some. Sorry,
It's-
it definitely splits someone though.
It's been used recently.
What?
What is it?
Oh, this is a split stone.
Right. Okay. So check. Stars realign. Do we have any sort of alignment coming up?
I will look into that immediately. Stand by.
Okay, well, maybe that hasn't happened yet, so we can just breathe a little bit. I hope. You guys see Josie, Saravi kind of sitting. She's sitting next to Rain. They're sitting rather closely together.
"10 days is the next planetary alignment. It's not a full alignment, but partial.
How great.
Okay. And when is the next full one?
3 months.
Okay. So potential world collapse in 10 days or 3 months. At least it's not today. So perhaps we can all relax maybe a little bit and come up with a plan. Great. Has the sky started to bleed yet?
No.
Lead.
Unless the partial eclipse counts. The thing that happened downtown.
Well, if it would be bleeding, wouldn't it be red?
Well,
Be kind of like a rain.
what kind of eclipse was it, Torii? Was it like moon over sun, or?
It was a
Lunar.
partial sun eclipse.
Oh wait, so
So that.
Like moon over sun, yes.
Okay, never mind. Sorry. My brain shut down for a second. No, I don't think so. Cause actually, never mind.
And Clud, I do believe you said something about the gaming district.
So, yeah, Clud's just gonna put the split stone back in their bag. Just for safety. Yeah, so... Coincidences are interesting, right? You know, it just so happens that the day the split stone was used, or I guess night, cracks began showing in mirrors. You know?
Okay, but one coincidence I could believe, but 2 to 3 feels more like cause and effect.
There's 13 incidents that I've reported on the email for Gossip Goblin.
Yeah.
Unlucky 13. An interesting phenomena.
Look.
Sorry, but yeah. You know how there's been a lot of attacks within ever more recently, and ever increasing with Covenant activity. Well, one of those were the gaming district. It just so happens that part of me that's been uncovered recently holds coordinates to a place within the gaming district. With a riddle of sorts.
Do you trust this message?
Blood looks around the room momentarily. Can I roll a brief insight or perception check to see anyone who may be taking notes or
Go ahead.
anything? Or who looks a little bit too invested and not as worried as they should be. Roll 1d20 plus 3. I would also like to use a flash of genius on this as well, please.
Okay.
That's a 22.
Okay. So plus flash of gene. Oh, you already added it in. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Everyone looks very worried. The person who looks the least worried is probably Jamie Saravi. You see that he is sitting over on the side on his phone mostly, rather invested in what he's looking through, but you don't really see him typing. You see him scrolling mostly.
A dupe scroller. God bless.
And as your eyes kind of linger here,
Jamie, do we have any updates on news around the city?
There have been no reports or incidents downtown as of yet. However, other people have reported seeing a partial eclipse. I'm monitoring spell talk at the moment in case the Covenant posts more updates. They are claiming online that something is changing. Can I put this on the screen?
Absolutely. Connect it with Ian.
and you see him go ahead and hand his phone over to Ian, and they bring up the hologram, which plays a clip from Spell Talk. The world is changing. The lights are going out. This is all the Dominion's doing. The Dominion wants to silence us. The Dominion wants to keep control over us. We need to get together. It's the government. They're conspiring against us. We, the people, need to rise up. Join the Covenant. And it fades to black.
The government is lizards type energy.
I guess that explains why arrhythmia. Or that's not how you say that. That's a fucking heart condition, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, this is correct.
Yeah.
Oops.
Ethonian?
Ethania.
Yeah. I suppose Claude says this out loud, by the way. I suppose this could be a reason why Athana is going into DEFCON 2.
Ethana is going into DEFCON 2, or Section is? And how do you know this?
Right. That would be from a level 6 agent, Arenthea.
Arenthea.
Oh, shit.
That's what I said. Not much other than, well, they didn't seem keen to stay in the country.
You just see her like completely like facepalm. Just kind of hold here a moment.
Oh, yeah, also, sorry, back to the gaming district thing. I received word from, old word, I guess, from my old creator, I think, about the gaming district with coordinates. With the riddle, when daylight wanes and shadows play, knock 3 times, then wait and stay. If echoes knock and silence hums, drop 3 gifts when no light comes. Clud doesn't say the rest.
Interesting. Well, I think we need to come up with some sort of plan. Most of us here are monitoring what's going on and keeping the school safe. President Amador has been called to the capital. So it is just us right now, protecting all of campus. But something must be done to stop everything else. I know that Agent Chavaris wanted you all as a group. He had a lot of faith in you, actually. More than he might have let on. That you were the ones to help stop this. Something about the phylactery.
Oh.
Can mark history check phylactery and what the party has gone through regarding the one Night Mother.
Mark would know this rather easily. I would say that, Mark knows that Night Mother is rumored to have a phylactery, of which you guys saw a mock-up of it during the section bank mission, part 2 mission. And that this must be destroyed before she's able to be destroyed.
Of course,
if you would like
Chavaris
to history check further, that's just stuff that Mark would normally know. So, go ahead. And depending on the rule, I can add some more information.
I was just gonna chuckle at what Eleanor says, by the way, and just says, of course, Chavaris would say that.
Oh, that's a crit fail.
Oh no.
Wait! Oh! The sexy onion roll comes into play!
Oh my gosh.
Crit
Nat 20! Let's go!
Oh shit! Complete turnaround.
Before session, Boris did roll a d20 to use at some point later on, and it was a nat 20, so this counts as your nat 20 roll.
Alright.
A sexy onion roll. Fucks.
Alright. You remember that the phylactery is a tarnished silver locket with a faded engraving of wings. And inside, as it was opened, was a swirling void, and whoever peered into it was sort of frozen, unresponsive. You remember how commanding this sensation was, having the party experience it during the practice mission with Section. It hasn't really come up recently. However, you all have been having it in the back of your minds A phylactery is known to be
I had it
almost...
written down.
Okay, anything you want to share? But Mark would know that a phylactery is used typically by a lich. But it has been theorized that Night Mother could have lich-like properties. It also could be called a spirit jar, in order to hold one's spirit so that their body may exist, and not be able to be completely destroyed. It is necessary to maintain a lich's undead state. However, Night Mother may be using this artifact to feign death altogether. It's very gruesome, taxing, expensive effort in order to create this. Perhaps Mark did some research here and there, but you know that it is very, very expensive, perhaps 1 million gold being used, worth of materials and things in order to create this object.
Hello?
And that
Hello.
typically the object itself must be very, very expensive. And it cannot be just a normal book or piece of rubbish.
Sorry, my headphones died. What's going on?
Mark is recollecting his knowledge on phylacteries.
Ah, okay.
Um,
Sorry, it died like mid-sentence. So.
Ah. Well,
Does Mark talk about this?
yeah, Mark's
Really?
going to bring up his knowledge. Well, we know that the materials used to create a phylactery, well, they would be quite costly. So, I suppose we could be able to visually identify such a thing, by how it looks. Maybe how powerful the magic that emanates off of it is. There.
Where do you think we should start? We would start looking for that, though.
I think we need to go back to the Blackwell Manor.
That's where, Luna said, right? That the phylactery would... So she said something about the phylactery back there.
I know Eleanor and Ian, you guys probably didn't see this because our feed might have cut out. But do you remember that portal room that you may have seen us enter? The one with like the 9 doors?
Sorry,
Of
can
course.
you say that again?
Eleanor.
Oh, okay, no,
Ian.
I'm caught up. I got it. Sorry.
You're okay.
Sorry.
You're okay, don't worry.
Of course, the room full of doors
Yeah.
A door room.
across the continent.
And what lay beneath it?
Across the continent. Look.
I don't believe Eleanor and Ian saw what was beneath it.
You mean the room where we apprehended Vega?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
That room, it eked of evil.
There's just so much blood. I've seen a lot of blood.
Ian, can I give you my spell phone to display some pictures I took?
Sure. Here, let me just unplug this one.
And you see that he unplugs Jamie's phone.
Here's the cable. You can select what you'd like to reveal.
Cheers.
And he hands you
Thank-
the cable and takes a seat.
Thanks, bud. I appreciate it. Clud will kind of plug their phone in and kind of scroll to the picture of the giant fucking labyrinth cave entrance thing. While on our mission a few nights ago, we went to the Crimson Rose to find out their connection to the Covenant. During this, we discovered a secret room that had a bunch of doorways to other parts of the continent. So we had Evermore, we had Astria, we had... I can't remember where the Blackwell Mansion one
All
was.
over Andorra.
Genuinely, yeah. But in the middle was a staircase, revealed by maneuvering almost like a lock in a certain way. And this is where our audio feed cut out, was this giant cave. And in it, and Clud will scroll to an image solely focused on a well of blood, were these wells. Now, Mark obviously mentioned the phylactery and that it being expensive. Well, maybe if you're trying to tie a being like Night Mother to something, you need a lot of sacrifice for it. We also saw a lot of other gruesome things and literally bags full of organs.
As you're
It's
just
quite-
like showing the pictures, you just see everyone else's face is kind of just dropping, looking absolutely horrified. Eleanor has very stone, like cold, serious face on as she's viewing these.
I should probably apologize for showing this to you all, but with Eleanor saying that section is basically falling apart, I feel like it's kind of our duty to just inform you of what's been happening.
Did you show these images to anyone else?
I haven't had the chance yet since coming back.
Good. Then they don't know what you've seen. If you have somehow informed Section through another means of these images, they could have found out that you already know.
And moved things, yes. I suppose it's almost coincidence, or maybe luck, that we were dragged to Erendor's Cove right after that mission. But I think, and this is kind of a crazy but not so crazy theory, that if the sky will bleed and, you know, the night takes her throne, her gift is death, maybe whatever she plans to do with this planetary alignment is her way to try and hive her being into proper existence than whatever puppetry that she's having to do to just have a presence here.
Then perhaps we need to strike now while they think we are scrambling and starting to go into hiding.
I think that's probably the best. The best idea, because otherwise, there's going to be... I guess the point is, if we fail, there will be nothing.
I don't necessarily want to send you on alone. But in case something is needed, we must be the other team. In case there's an attack here on the campus. Is there anyone else that you can take with you that you can trust?
There's not many people if I think about it.
Sorry, I was so giggly.
Well,
I was thinking about the bat signal.
This is no laughing matter!
Fuck.
Well,
You
with
gotta
our
laugh, or else you'll cry. You can't cry.
with our network compromised, how can we sustain communication over long distances?
We can go old school. Have you heard of a sending stone?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
We do have those. They are close circuit, old magic. Pairs can only connect with each other. We will have one and you can have the other.
I think that's probably our best bet.
Well, I think it's best if we keep Bismuth here. Well, they can be a vital source of information with their, oracle-like powers, but it'd be way too risky taking them into a place such as, that labyrinth-like cave.
I almost disagree. Controversial opinion.
The only downside
Very
to sending stones
controversial.
is that you can only use it once per day.
Fuck. I forgot about that.
How many do we have?
One pair.
Oh god.
Just carry 20 on them.
Is there a location that contains a teleportation circle here? Somewhere nearby? Somewhere secure? I have the knowledge on how to create one.
There are several dungeons on campus. We know of a few. It is possible that one of those may have a teleportation circle. Jamie and Josie, can you both go check the north dungeon? Perhaps we can find one there.
Yes, Eleanor. We'll return soon. And you just see both of them get up and head out.
Maybe I can ask Rain and Queen about the phylactery.
You are, Riki.
Oh, maybe Riki's gonna mutter in his breath about, asking Raven Queen about potentially knowing, Night Mother's phylactery. Or where it could be. Or any information. Or even why.
Luna did say it's at Cinder.
Oh, did she? I don't remember
Yes.
that part.
Yo.
When we went to see her in the room.
Then you could ask her. I wrote it down.
That's
About-
Astrid.
Where Riki was.
Don't say
Why?
that. That sounds sus as fuck.
Sorry. I don't know. Never mind. Never mind.
So what do you guys think about bringing somebody else, or we just keep it safe and just be us four?
I think, controversial to Mark's opinion, I kind of think we should take bismuth.
Considering they really want him, and considering many of our adventures have ended in someone dying, I don't think we should.
I would
Controversial
prefer
opinion.
business to stay here for their safety.
Me too.
That makes sense.
If we bring bismuth, we're bringing exactly what the Covenant wants straight to them. Something goes wrong.
Hoping you may have made some, possibly good fighting friends outside of section.
I
like,
think
Mr.
Torii
Evans,
is hinting at
I mean, we do
Michael.
have a dueling
Duncan.
club at the school.
A what club, sorry?
A dueling club.
Dueling.
Doodling. Oh,
Are
dueling.
you making fun of my accent?
Be nice
Did I
to the British woman.
Did I make fun of the accent?
Well,
Did I make an accent?
Yes, you said dueling.
Okay, look, I'm sorry. No, no.
Well,
Do you think I'd purposely make fun of people's accents?
Theory.
What? Theory? What?
I don't even know you're doing it.
I think it's so funny you don't realize it.
Well, Eleanor, I suppose if we're talking about outside of section,
I mean, for Pete's sake, even if you can just take some people you don't even like, take them and use them as bait at this point. The fate of the world
Okay.
is
Oh my
at your
God.
hands.
we
I'm
don't.
thinking of
do
somebody,
we?
but I can't. But if I say it, it'll be controversial. All right.
Well-
So,
Say it, Isla. Just say it.
you know what? I think we could contact maybe Evan or like Jake.
I
I
was
don't know-
thinking
I don't-
Castile.
I don't know either of those.
I don't
Jake
think. I don't think
Will be
Jake's,
available.
Jake's gone home.
Yeah, Jake's
Castile, on the
not
other
available.
hand, said that we could call upon him whenever we needed.
Castile,
Great.
is
Can
he
you get in
available?
touch with this Castile?
He didn't know what a bat signal is. I don't.
What if I just manifest my enough? Maybe he was like a demigod or something. Cause I'm like
Okay, so
so
we
I
have
tries
someone that
really
we can
hard to
contact
think.
that we cannot contact.
Castile.
We can sort it out.
No.
Can I just like really, really deep think? Castile.
If we
Think
find
with your inner
Ella,
being.
Isla, I would like for
If-
you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh God! Oh God!
we could probably find him wherever there's a.
You take 1 point of psychic damage. As
I
you're trying
have
to
it.
think over and over and over again, Castile, and you just get like a zap in your brain a little bit.
Ow. Can I have that damage? So would it be like 0.5?
Sure. Which is 0, so mostly it's just flavor.
I thought we round up.
Isla will just like to pray for guidance. Not actual guidance, but like, hey, what's up, guys?
Does Isla have any, like, spells or divination spells?
Yes, actually. Give me a second.
Or
she
Riki, for that matter?
I have it.
Wait, why did we say Riki?
A
Divination
spell of
spells?
some kind.
Oh no, I don't think so. But one, Mark has scrying, and two, I would like to pray to Raven Queen at some point this week, next week, whenever.
Good point.
Okay.
Because he could also maybe ask her, ask him if he's a demigod.
Listen, if we're
I
not
don't know.
having a vetting process, then I think there's a few people we can call upon, but probably not in the case of right now.
Oh, Island doesn't have it right now, actually. I don't think I can.
So Isla needs a night to sleep. So
Yeah,
that's
Island might just like take a nice shower. Maybe pray to their god.
Riki would also like to pray to his god.
Yeah, Island doesn't have any.
Well, I have the ability of scrying. If I know a bit more about Luna, who's quite involved in the Covenant, I could perhaps have a nice advantage of knowing where they are.
Did you say Aruna? Sorry, could you repeat that again?
Luna.
Luna. Oh my god.
Well,
What?
I'm not so familiar with Luna, but if I know more about them, it would really help out in scrying, trying to find her.
Hey, Isla. Wait, who's... Question. Does scrying
Do you have
involve
anything of
an
Luna's
ability check?
by chance?
Sorry, could you repeat that again?
Do you have
Sorry.
anything of Luna's?
I don't think.
Perhaps can get into her old room?
Oh yeah,
Sometimes having
we can get
something
into
of
her
the person
dorm.
can help.
Do we still have that paper that Luna wrote on?
No, we burned it.
Ah!
We had
Drat.
to.
What about
Uh,
that mirror that
That was cracked in Luna's room.
Did it?
When
I
we went
forgot.
to-
Did a mirror crack?
it wasn't
Yeah, a long
cracked.
time ago. Holy shit.
Was it
Was
cracked?
it cracked? Actually, or maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. I think it was just it fell
you're
over
right.
the vanity of some kind, table vanity.
If it fell, it probably broke.
But we can just go to Luna's room, figure out something for scrying. And Mara can work with that. We can help with any information we have of Luna. I think I know Luna the best, seeing as we went to, church gatherings together.
We
were
might.
stuck in a Myrtle cult together.
I just realized
This is true.
we could potentially a bit weird to mention, but we might have Aruna's favor.
Oh, we do. For
Right.
sure, after that whole debacle, I'm sure we do.
Sorry?
I don't know.
Yeah. So during our time at Erndor's Cove, we entered Aruna's temple, essentially.
Sorry, did you say Aruna's temple? Like an actual
Aruna.
temple
Yeah.
dedicated to Aruna, which is completely unheard of in
Oh,
our
yeah, she's
lifetime.
Yeah.
pretty chill. Yeah, she's pretty cool.
I have
Okay.
a teleportation
Oh,
circle
Oh, okay.
inscribed in my
Good.
notes.
This is also very, very rare, so no one will know about this.
Only you, Eleanor.
And everyone else in this room.
Yes, but
Sorry.
I don't
I-
know where it is, and no one else does except for you.
And Devin.
Is
Should I
Evan
message
going
Evan?
with you? You should take
I'll message
this
Devin.
Yes.
person. If they already know about it, then... Or perhaps don't, because then they will know that you were there. Unless they won't know.
I mean, I think Evan. I know Evan from something else, so I think it's pretty chill. He's a friend. Yeah.
Alright, if they're a friend and you're okay with them going, I support it. The more the merrier.
So are we going back to take him to Aruna's temple? Like, where are we going? I gotta tell him where we're going.
No, we're going to Blackwell.
Evan, how you doing, buddy?
Just...
Chat.
What are you doing?
texting Evan. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure. I haven't
Well,
texted
don't
him.
text him it. Just ask to meet up. We can't say shit over phones.
Oh, right. You up for a chat, mate?
Why are you talking like that?
Oh, I'm trying to embody Evan. What would Evan say?
Hey, Eleanor.
Yes.
While we're doing this, obviously it's probably the most secretest operation that section has probably ever done, in a sense, considering what's at stake. Right? Do you think that everyone here can really show off just how, and Clud does quotation marks with their fingers, how spread out they seem to be?
I'm confused. Can you rephrase that?
Yeah.
Sorry. New language chip. Language is a bit weird. Do you think that while we are doing this very secret thing, that you can get every section member here on campus to put on a performance that basically showcases or lies about how bad we actually are doing to confuse people?
I am unable to do that. That is for the higher-ups at this point to figure out. We are not to communicate between the two places.
Okay. Alright. That makes
I
sense.
do believe something similar, some sort of protocol is enacted. I don't know when it will go into effect, though.
Which protocol's that?
Oh.
Lockdown.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I should call him, right? So I should just like call him and say, "Hey, you free today? I mean, you free today?"
You texted him.
I texted him if he could chat. I asked him if he could still chat. I don't want to text him this information. I just call him.
Calling's no better.
Yeah.
What should I do?
Not over the phone. Not over the phone at all.
Just meet him up and be like, "Hey, meet us here," right?
Yes.
Where should we meet him then?
Well, there's no
I
reason
don't know. He's
why
your
not.
friend.
There's
I know,
no
but
reason
what
why
we wanna
not
do?
include them in now. Right? If the end of the world's at stake, does it really matter if people know what a section is?
Well, I'll just tell him we're going to sectionals again. Fancy a cup of my buddy, oh pal. Okay. All right.
Do I
Is
fancy
this
a
guy
what?
British?
All right. I was just gonna like ring, give him a ring.
Oh my god! Do not say anything over the phone.
I'm just gonna ask if he wants to hang out.
You just.
All right.
I don't trust Isla.
Guys, trust.
I
a cup of tea will be dandy.
Are you calling him now?
No. I was gonna give him a message after after hearing the other say no. But alas, mates.
It's so.
I instead fancy
Your mom.
your mom. Stop getting in my head. A good stroll.
Let's
upon a
start to get
manor.
really
Flag.
antsy in their footing again.
Upon a
Okay,
manor
if-
called Black.
Well, Isla deals with this. Can I like
No.
go in a different room and try to talk the Raven Queen? Somehow. Oh no, we're locked in the room. Never mind. I forgot about that.
Wait, Citrus, are you asking for Evan to meet you at Blackwell Manor?
No.
No. I was
said
asking if
fancy
he
a
would
good
be willing.
stroll upon a manor called Blackwell, yeah?
I was asking if he would be up for a
We
stroll.
said not to mention
Oh.
anything over
Oh.
the phone.
Oh, I thought that's
Thanks,
what we
Isla.
said!
Thanks,
okay,
Isla.
okay, you know what? I was gonna quickly delete the last message.
Psychic damage. Psychic damage.
Okay, look. I was just gonna say upon a manor. Upon a manor. That's all I was gonna say.
No, that's.
Just-
I hate. Why is Isla like this?
That's just also
Our
twice
greatest
as
enemy.
bad.
No,
It's
guys,
just
trust.
as bad.
It's just gonna be like I don't know, Halloween. It's totally Halloween, guys. We just had the autumn bash. It's Halloween time, guys.
The Autumn Bash didn't even happen. It got canceled.
But it's around autumn.
Canceled.
Therefore, it's almost Halloween. It's call it a Halloween practice round.
Isla, can I have your phone, please?
Okay, yeah, but guys, he said he could. He guesses. So, so
Are we
was
going
gonna-
now?
What?
Holy
No.
shit.
I can't do it now. I have to do some stuff. I don't have any spells, man. I was gonna hand Claude their phone. Yeah, I feel like I'm not in the right mental state right now. I haven't gotten a text back from Momsy. I'm kind of worried right now.
I found that.
Clutch just gonna yeah, Clutch just gonna call Evan actually, just because it's fucking easier than whatever I look doing.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Evan's gonna be real fucking confused with a fucking
I
robot.
love how we were 100% talking about how not to reveal any information over the phone 50 times, and then Isla says fancy a stroll at a manor
yeah?
called
Oh,
Blackwell.
Blackwell. Yeah.
God forbid I'll try to get in. Just tell somebody straight up.
Classic Isla.
Not over the phone!
We just said we don't have to be privy about anything.
Yeah, but not over the phone! Because they can track records on
Oh,
phones.
that's
You
it.
can make
Bro,
plans
oh,
over the
ring.
phone.
Ring.
Desk of shame.
Go stand in the corner, you're in timeout.
Isla?
I was
Hi,
in timeout.
Evan.
Is this Claude?
Yeah, hi. How
Hey.
you doing?
What's up?
I want you to absolutely forget everything Isla just said.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do.
That means he won't go out with us, guys.
Are we
And-
not going for a stroll then?
We are going for a
We-
stroll, Evan.
A different type of stroll. Could you
I mean,
maybe
I was just gonna
um,
ask to message back, but I live over, by like the gaming district. Borderline, yeah, like game
oh,
district,
do
E district.
Do you? That sounds wonderful. I think we should meet you there. Actually,
Yeah, like few blocks north of the botanical gardens.
Oh,
Remember when we went there, guys?
oh.
Yeah,
Plants.
there's a park nearby.
Everything
Ridgeway.
we didn't do.
I think they have like some tennis courts.
Claude's just gonna mute mute like
Everything
the mute.
do.
Look at Eleanor and just go coincidences. I think.
Wink.
Like really sarcastically, really unlike Claude, but coincidences, huh? And then unmute. Yeah,
It all started in the botanical gardens.
can we meet you at like your house? If that's okay.
I don't really have people over, but I can meet you downstairs.
Oh, could you make an exception? I can bring anything, like
I
a
have
house.
some not very friendly roommates.
Oh, you have roommates.
You can just meet him at later in the night. He's a night owl.
I forget those.
We could invite
yes,
him
but
to my
there's like the park,
apartment.
like Ridgeway Park, and Isla knows about another sort of cemetery-like place. We could probably meet there.
Love cemeteries. Big fan.
Why does that sound like such an Isla thing?
What?
Evan, I don't know how much you know about Isla, but that's interesting.
Big pals,
Yeah.
eh?
That's almost there.
You know what? Is Isla there? Can I just talk to her for a sec? Yeah.
She's in timeout.
Isla,
I'd really
do you
rather
think we could
did.
meet at that one cemetery? You think it would be all right?
You
Just say
think
yes.
You know the one by Lake Marrow?
Yeah. I think it'll be fun if we just meet at the cemetery. Yeah.
Yeah. Here, let me just call someone real quick, yeah, and I'll call back. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Let me
yeah.
know what they say.
All right.
And click, the line hangs up.
Am I right, guys?
Let's just holding Isla's phone and just stares at it.
Isla just like popping their lip.
See, Isla, this is why we don't keep secrets. This is.
What secrets?
Let's
For me,
just
I don't
go-
know. Something
Let's just-
about the fact that you like to hang out in cemeteries.
Let's
I
just
wanna
gonna
see
put
Isla,
the phone down on the table.
It's ringing.
I was gonna
It's
quickly
ringing?
snatch back their phone.
Yeah.
You have to change that
Excuse
ringtone. It
me.
sounds just like mine.
And mine.
Default. Who would have thought? Oh. Isla quickly picks. Hello. I mean, hello.
Isla, are you mimicking my accent again?
No, Evan. No, I just nervous ticks. I swear.
Swear.
I swear. No way.
Right. Yeah, I spoke to Alondra. You know Alondra, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She says, yeah, you guys should come now.
No. Oh.
And that
Now?
there are omens looming around you.
Are you asking or are you telling?
No telling. She said come now. They're big omens. Does this
Okay.
ring any bells?
Is
this about
I
that
fear
stone?
So. Might be. We'll let you know later. I'm gonna take a shower before we head over. You know.
Right. I'm just gonna pack a bag this time, just in case. And I'll meet you there. I'll probably be there in like 20 minutes.
Oh yeah. See you in a bit after my shower. Yeah. Yup.
Okay.
And he hangs up.
Guys,
Isla?
we're going to a cemetery.
But what about Luna's?
What about the fact that you have no spells?
I can get back some of my spells with my sorcery points, so that won't be too much of an issue.
Wait, you guys all slept
I'm-
though. You all got a long rest.
We went.
We-
Wait, what
Yeah.
happened before we went to
No, but
Jake's
we
dad's
fought-
house?
You,
Did
you
we get a
got
long
back
rest?
and you slept.
Oh, we slept.
Because you
I thought
didn't
we
leave
immediately
Aaron
came back.
till like 11, 12.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna take it.
We took a nappy noob for.
I said you guys all
we-
got a long rest and you leveled up.
Yeah.
I did not
Yay.
remember that. Okay, yeah. I just put leveled up. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, can I just say that I'll take a shower during that time? No. So we can just leave now.
Well, Isla showers. Can we keep trying to talk to tried to convene with Raven Queen.
Talk to your evil god.
Okay.
She's not evil, she's neutral. Thank you.
Whatever you say.
Not her fault that all her followers
Alright.
went cuckoo bananas and started killing people.
We're
Maybe
going
not
to
at her
do
command.
a little round table moment.
Oh.
So everyone gets their own little thing.
No.
Professor Asia sees you throwing her things around. She kind of just comes in and says, Clodagh, are you all right? And just gives you a big hug. You kind of have like a little moment where she calms you down and everything. We're fighting the good fight. Everything's been secure. We're okay. It sounds worse than it is right now. But all the answers are within you, just like George said.
Yeah, I hope he's right. Because I don't know what
Now,
I will do.
I came back to erase my files, so I got stuff to do, and then I have to go back out there. But I came to grab my stuff. You tell all your friends. Pack an emergency bag, alright?
Yeah.
I have a safe house in Astoria if you need it. This is the address. Don't tell anyone. She hands you a small post-it note as she like writes down the address really quickly.
Blood will put it in their microwave stomach, seeing as it doesn't get used.
Okay.
Thank you. If we're unable to stop this, then I guess I'll see you here.
Okay. All right, and she kind of runs off. As for Mira, would you like to go by yourself, or would you like to go with everyone?
I'd like to go with everyone.
Okay.
I think that's probably the best thing to do.
Hi, Citrus.
Hi, Torii.
All right. What would you like to do during this time?
Isla would like to go to their dorm, quickly shower and change, before praying to Aruna, because Isla wants to look all nice and squeaky clean for her. I was just gonna like clasp their hands together, light some incense, and just like close her eyes and pray, and just be like, "Hey, little old Lila here. You probably know what's going on, seeing as you're so wise and ever present. I was just wondering if there's anything that you recommend me do, or like guide me in some kind of way, because what am I doing?" Ella says.
Okay. You say this in your room. You see that night rises. The sun disappears. And you see the moon in the window of your dorm. As you are glancing up, you see Aruna. Her large, 30-foot body is peering inside your window. And she stands before you. Normal sort of height. Perhaps slightly taller. Like 5'10".
Isla. You summoned me.
I did. I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions to help me along with my journey. If that is okay with you, O Goddess Aruna.
You have a short amount of time.
Oh, yes, of course. Do you happen to know anything that can help me with this fight against Night Mother?
Was my gift not enough?
Of course it's enough. Like, that has helped me a lot.
And yet you ask for more.
I know it is very selfish of me to ask of such things when you have already granted me with so much.
I guided you when your previous goddess could not. Have you not seen my daughters around, watching over you?
I have. They have been very helpful in the moments that I have needed them. And I know you have sent them to me. And for that, I am forever grateful.
Nyx has taken a liking to you. I suggest you call on her next time.
Okay. I will make sure to do that then. Thank you so much.
And she disappears.
Should I just call Nyx on speed dial? No, wait, I can't.
It is still dark in the room, but Aruna has faded.
Can Isla think about Nyx and ask for help?
Okay.
Be like, hello, Nyx?
The moon shines into your room, and before you see Nyx standing in the place of her mother.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, it works. Hi. Oh my gosh, hi. You're actually here. Quick, can you help with this whole thing? I mean, I'm gonna deal with Night Mother.
I know.
Yeah, you of course you did. I guess should have known. Is there any kind of advice or anything that you can tell me that can help me with this?
Stop.
Yeah?
Slow down. Do not worry. Be confident in yourself. You are a strong, independent, beautiful woman. You do not need to ask for help. Everyone is beside you, and you are on the right side, fighting for what is right. Trust yourself.
Are you sure? 'Cause, I mean, I kind of but I kind of gave my mom's soul away.
And it has been returned, has it not?
It has, but I'm just constantly being reminded about the mistakes I've made. And I'm just worried that I'll make more.
But those have been fixed, and we have moved on. You should as well. Do not dwell on the mistakes of the past. Focus on the future.
Okay.
Otherwise, you will never move forward.
You're right. I can only go up from here, basically.
I've been looking down on you from above, and Lilith from the shadows, although she will not admit it.
I'm very
We are not
grateful
allowed to step in. This is not a god's fight.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. It's our fight, and we'll give it all we got.
Zadia has
I'm
been
grateful.
reduced from her godhood. It is of the mortal's fight now. We may offer guidance, but that is all.
Wait, Zadie has been okay. Okay. It's up to us. Cool. We totally got this.
She gives you a big hug, and as you embrace her, she fades, and the sun rises.
Okay. Ella would just like to do one more thing.
Okay.
Ella would just like to feed her cat.
Okay. Hello, Boris.
Hi, Torii.
Is there anything you would like to do during this time?
Of course. There's a couple things Mark would like to do. First thing is, he wants to prioritize gathering information on possible teleportation circles that are located near campus.
Aha. Before you guys leave, Jamie gives you the drawings and the coordinates for one of the teleportation circles in the dungeon that is below the school. This one is underneath one of the academic halls.
Okay.
Let me pull up a map. It is below Cromwell Hall, which is across from your dorm building.
Across
you can
Cromwell
access it in the basement. And Jamie gives you some notes on how to get there.
Okay.
It involves the elevator and a button that has been kind of scratched out, and it doesn't typically work unless you mutter a specific phrase.
Okay. What is the phrase?
Veritas.
The phrase Veritas.
Which means truth.
All right.
All right. Anything else?
Yes. One more thing. Mark needs some sort of connection to Luna, in order to better identify and locate Luna's location. Although the what do you call it? The subject that's being scryed upon, if they are aware they're being scryed upon, can voluntarily give their position up. Mark wants the best chance possible.
Okay.
So instead of just looking for a personal item, ideally Mark would like to find a piece of Luna, such as a lock of hair or a piece of a nail, something like that.
Would you like to try and break into her dorm room?
I think that would be good.
Okay.
I think it would be good to bring someone that could perhaps enhance some sort of stealth or investigation. So if he could bring along Isla, for example.
Okay. Isla lives in the same building as Luna's dorm.
Okay.
So
yeah,
that's pretty easily done.
All right. Yeah, he would he'd be wary about entering Luna's dorm since there were shadow creatures last time and a curse placed upon an item in the room before.
Okay.
I believe it was on the back of a vanity.
Okay.
Yeah, so first he would search, he would rummage through her sheets and perhaps on the floor, looking for any source of DNA, I suppose.
Okay. Can we do that with the party?
Of course.
Okay. I'm gonna meet with Z 1 second, and then we'll do that.
Already.
Hi, Z.
Hello.
All right. So you go. You were in your dorm room. As you kneel down to pray, the light from the sun goes dark, and the moon rises and shines a light inside. And around you, you hear the voice of the Raven Queen. Yes, my child, you've summoned me.
I was wondering if you'd be able to answer some questions about Night Mother and the Covenant.
I see. They are but falsehoods, pretenders in my stead. Night Mother is masquerading as a god, but she is not one anymore.
Okay. Her phylactery, how... Do you know ways that we could break it?
There are a couple. Magical artifact is one. Another is submerging it in holy water for a full day. But this will depend on how strong the soul within it is. For each lich, or in this case, entity, has different protections in place. Some are easy enough to remove, but this one was unusual. Exert caution.
Okay. What else did I ask? What, would you be able to help with scouting in the future through a familiar? I don't know. Or,
I have approved of these in the past.
Okay. Would you be willing to again?
As long as I am not implicated by anything, and you are able to communicate with it, it is allowed. This is not a fight of the gods. This is a fight of mortals.
Yes, I will. Not implicate you. What does implicate?
You hear a raven calling in the distance, and one kind of hovers outside of your window.
Or why did your followers leave for Night Mother?
They did not leave for her. They chose not to follow anymore. They sought power elsewhere in ways that is unnatural. How dare they?
Okay. Thank you.
How cowardly. They cheat death. They cheat the natural order. They support what she stands for. They are traitors. They did not leave me. They abandoned what was natural.
Yes.
No one should play God but the gods. Kill them, and I shall reward you.
Yes, ma'am.
I have other places to be. Is there anything else?
A friend of mine, I believe, I'm under the understanding that she accidentally made a deal, and her mom said that she saw your, what's it called, the castle? Is it a castle?
My domain.
Yes.
It has been fixed, but not at my hand. Do not dwell on it.
Thank you.
And her voice fades and the light returns. The raven is hovering outside of your window. Upon spending 5 minutes with it, you attune to the raven, and that can count as your familiar.
Okay. Thank you.
Yay. All right, we go back.
Yay.
Hope not.
Hello. I do apologize. We are going late-ish.
Torii,
Yes.
I forgot there was one thing I wanted to do with Isla. I just wanted her to either call her mom or just see if she messaged her back.
She does not. And she doesn't answer.
What the fuck is going on, guys? Okay.
And Pop does not respond either.
I know what's going on with Isla's mum.
Oh,
You sold her soul out, you.
okay, she's okay.
I know more about Isla's mom. Don't worry about it.
She's okay. Trust. Isla was told she was okay.
I was
Alright.
told not to worry about it.
Alright, so.
Alright. Can we do one more piece with Marek and Isla before ending for tonight?
Yeah.
Did Marek want to do a piece with Isla?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Alright, Isla, you have a knock on your door after praying. And as you open it, you find Marek.
Oh. Hey. Nice to see you, and you good?
Is this at Isla's dorm?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, I need to get into a dorm. Mark's eyes kind of flash down the hallway.
I'm taking we need to take a big L for this one. Yeah. Ella just kind of hints. A big L? Yeah?
Oh, right. Perhaps stealthily would be ideal.
I mean, I don't think is anybody awake at this time?
It's like afternoon.
Oh,
Well,
it's
I mean-
afternoon.
Anybody but you would be.
Yeah, sure. Alright, I can help with any way I can. I don't know how I can help.
Well, it's more about the searching once we get in there. I know you have a keen eye.
Of course. You just need me. You just want to use me. Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah.
Well, I do need you.
All right. So, yeah, I can help.
Great! Mark flashes a smile. Come on! And heads down the dorm hall.
Alec closes the dorm room and ushers behind. Okay.
Alright, you head upstairs to Luna's dorm. There's a few people, like, have their doors open at this time. They're talking, hanging out in the, just like watching shows or studying. Otherwise, it's rather empty. The hallway.
Okay, so let's just make our way down the room, just casually, not bringing any attention to ourselves.
Okay.
Well, the only way I know to get in is to, well, knock.
Right, knock. Yep, knock. Just like winks, like knocking.
Is there anybody keeping their eye on them, kind of observing them?
No.
Mark's just gonna cast knock on the door.
Do you remember that there is an audible sound that is like a mile long?
Yeah. It's like 300 feet.
Okay. So as you cast this, there will be a noise.
Right.
But will it be like a big booming noise or just like a little like knock knock?
No, it's like a loud knock that everyone hears in the building.
Jesus, how hard are you knocking that door?
I just ignored that before because it was convenient.
Okay.
Or I probably forgot, but yeah, you can hear it from within 300 feet, so anyone in the nearby area will hear it.
Do people turn to look at them afterwards?
I was waiting to see if there's anything else that you wanted to do to hide the sound, or if you're just going to go straight for it.
Unless Isla would like to create a distraction, Mark's just gonna knock and go in.
Oh, yeah, I don't think we can do anything to like
tumble on the floor or something. Drop a textbook.
Yeah, I could totally drop a text. I don't think so. I mean, I can cast Thunderclap, but I don't want to hurt anybody.
Okay. So as Mark, you cast the spell, a loud knock noise radiates through the building. Everyone from all floors can hear this. Either through the floors or the ceiling, but the people in this hallway kind of stick their heads out to see. If you'd like to quickly get inside the room, please roll for like athletics or dexterity.
Okay. Let's do dexterity.
Dexterity it is.
Wait! It's a crit fail, but can I roll, what is it called? Magical guidance to spend a sorcery point and re-roll it.
Oh, wait, you can re-roll it. Oh, then sure.
Okay. Burn a sorcery point, but he has to keep the next roll.
I was gonna do a dexterity check. Oh, dirty 20. Bless.
Nice.
Very nice.
And then for Mark?
Man.
Please. 8.
God! he can get caught and Alec can look around. Trust.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
Can
Sorry,
Alex
I
just,
don't
like, pull
see
him
it.
along?
What is it?
8.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
I love how Isla didn't even cast guidance or anything.
I thought I couldn't because he got like the something guidance.
Oh, magical guidance.
The
It's like a
magical
sorcerer
guidance. Would
ability.
I have been able to? Oh.
Well, they don't stack as like point wise, so it's slightly different.
Oh, okay. I thought just because I had guidance in the word, I couldn't cast it because it was like a kind of guidance.
No, I think
Yeah,
like bardic
right.
inspiration and guidance don't stack or something. Or guidance and guidance from the same thing, but magical guidance is different.
Yeah, like
okay.
Because
re-rolling.
it's a
you have to
reroll,
keep
not
the next
a
roll.
not a stack.
Okay, gotcha. Well, we all live and learn.
Amen. Let's proceed.
Okay. Isla, you get inside. Marek, you get hit in the butt as the door shuts.
Oh.
Isla manages just to slip in time as it opens slightly.
Nice job keeping it secretive, man. What was that? Why'd you fumble?
And then Marek, as you are still in the hallway, and Isla is in the room, you see people stick their head out from the open doors down the hall. And they're like, hey, was that you?
Mark shrugs and walks.
Are you trying to break into people's rooms?
Mark, you would say, no, I just knocked.
Yeah, we heard it. We can hear the spell. Genius.
I just hit it with my stick. I didn't cast anything.
No, that was a spell. Okay, I'm just gonna call security. Hello? Yeah, this is dorm room 214. We are in College of the Spirit dorm room. There's someone trying to break into
whatever,
people's rooms.
Mark doesn't waste time. He just goes on while they're prattling on.
Yeah, he has like short black hair, elf pointy ears. I think he's wearing like a hat.
Being profiled.
Yeah, I can follow him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's going down the stairs now. Yeah, he's going down the stairs and he's going towards the door. He's going towards the door and he's opening the door to go out of the building. Oh, you want me to?
What?
Oh, yeah, I can keep following him. Yeah, I can direct him towards you. All right, Isla, what would you like to do?
Right. Fuck, I don't know what I'm supposed to do in here.
Wait, what?
Isla just assumes that Isla remembers Marek talking about scrying and needing something from Luna. So Isla will just like look around. Can Isla do like
As you're looking around, you see, and you remember what this room used to look like. It looks ashen, as if something exploded in here. I'd like for you to roll investigation, please.
Okay. Investigation with guidance. Okay, it's a 15 plus a 1. That's 16.
Okay. You are unable to find anything.
Damn. That's crazy. What the fuck do I do in here?
There is like ash coating a lot of this area. You see that the vanity is now gone. I think you turned that in, or you told Section and they came and got it. So Section came through and checked this whole area. But yeah, as you're looking through a bunch of stuff, the clothes are gone. There are no personal items here anymore. And it looks like there was a fire in here or some sort of explosion.
Okay. Can Ala take out their spell phone and take a picture?
Okay.
And just, Ala's gonna send it to Marek. And wait. I was gonna send a message saying like, "Hey, this is all I could find." IDK, if you can find anything from this picture. But there's nothing I could bring over.
Okay. Marek, how would you like to deal with your situation?
Mark's going to cast Fly on himself and fly away. Try to break line of sight.
Oh my god, security officer, he's flying! He's flying away! He's guilty! Oh no, I don't have a broom. Isn't that supposed to be your job? Ugh, whatever. And then you see the girl go back inside. But you do see in the distance like some security officers kind of like looking up in the air.
Mark would be like on a roof or something. Yeah. Just like breaking line of sight with anybody.
Okay. Roll a stealth check, please.
Where are you? There you are. Oh, I can't see the result. Wait. 11.
You're avoiding them, but they find you again. You're avoiding them, and they find you again. You're avoiding them. And I will say you kind of end up like running them around and escaping. But it takes some time.
I love Assassin's
Alrighty.
Creed games. God bless.
And maybe while this is happening, you know, Riki sees this outside of his window or something. Who knows?
Riki could open the window and let Mark in if he wants.
Isla just stays in the room wondering if Mark's gonna come back or not.
Mark would text Isla, "See you later."
Isla is confused. See you later as in another day, or see you later as in today? Like now.
Get out!
Alright, and that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Cinema.
Escape!
Absolute cinema.
Next session, could Riki and Clud talk before they all meet up again?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
I mean, Clud's probably going to be recruiting people for something anyways, so...
Crimes.
So many crimes.
Right.
Yep, about time. This is what I've been playing for.
Alright, any final comments to close out tonight's session?
No combat, that's crazy.
Going crazy.
We
going
had like
feral.
3 sessions where there was combat though.
This is true. I like this new change. My mind gets to relax a little bit.
Didn't you get sassed by a god?
Okay, but to be fair, that was my bee. I don't blame her. She's a queen. Slay the Boo's house down.
Raven Queen.
Oh! Who knows? Who knows? The world may
I know.
never know.
I'm joking.
Very nice session, though. A lot happened.
Blood is so
Like-
mentally unwell, it's really funny. I just thought I should say
Blood
that.
needs a hug.
Colette didn't want a hug
Yeah.
from Riki. Not a hug, but like did not want to grab his hand. That's scary.
It would be so funny if Clud does go to... Oh, hold on, it's fine, I'll mention that. Hold on. Sorry, ignore me just now.
No, we don't want to ignore you.
Any other comments to close out tonight's session?
Thank you.
I'm excited.
Looking forward to
I'm
next
excited
session
to
because
be
what the fuck is
back.
going on? The world's ending.
I mean,
Campaign
Boris
ending in 3 months.
did say that, you know, that's what he would do.
What?
And
So we're blaming Boris.
if
Yeah.
Boris were to DM.
Yeah, this
Wait,
clears
what?
out. Let's blame Boris.
Yeah,
for
if you were
everything
gonna
that's
take
going on.
over as DM for Campus Chronicles, that you would just, have the world kind of like end.
I remember that actually. Boris, this is your fault.
Yay!
I could never
Boris
be
is the
blamed.
flip man.
Listen, but the session number has to end in a 0, okay? It's the
Actually,
only
if
rule.
it ends in a 6-9, that'll be
Or
extra
in
funny.
a 5.
Well, this is 47, so
Alright. Almost a 69.
I don't want it to.
3
Only
more,
53 more.
or 8 more, or like
2
or-
more.
13.
Or 53.
Don't say 13.
Do you
No.
mean 53 more sessions?
Yeah? Even 100.
Oh goodness. We're
I'm
kind of
just
past
kidding.
that because we had, I think the first part of the campaign was 22. So 22
listen, I
plus
wasn't part of season
47 is 69.
Yeah, we gotta stop here.
Okay.
Yeah, campaign.
So
It was-
max
it was
of
a nice
31
run, guys.
sessions. That's max.
Alright, guys. It was good while it lasted, guys.
Been
And thank you for the past 2 years or whatever, how long it's been.
We really
see.
have reached our 2-year mark.
This is true.
We're really at that
inspiration.
point.
And the way that we only have one original member from the original cast is crazy.
Yeah, Z.
Huh?
You're the
You're
true
old.
OG.
True OG.
You're a veteran.
Mm.
Been
I'm
through it
writing.
all.
You're old.
All right, any last comments before we end for tonight?
Yes.
World.
This is the beginning of the end, where Night
Or
Mother
the end of the
will
beginning.
fall.
I need to write down what we need to do for next.
Kill Night Mother.
All
I don't think that's
right.
gonna
I'll put that on
Well, thank you
priorities.
everyone for playing.
I'll put that in reminders.
Thank you.
Thanks for all of us, for anyone who's out there watching. I'm off the next 2 days, so I will work it on uploading last week's session and this week's session onto YouTube tomorrow. But yeah, that being said, we will be back here next Wednesday, 6 p.m. PST, to continue the adventure. Hope to see you there. Bye.
Bye.